What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Nasty Nate channel. Today and this whole video we are going to be making some traction bars for the single cab Duramax. So finally got around to ordering the stuff. I actually bought some Heims from Rough Stuff. Shout out to them for giving me some discounts. Got some big brackets. They're big 1.25" Heims. These are just massive. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. These things are never gonna break. Then I also got some stuff for bushings on one end of the tube. So basically how we're gonna do this is we're gonna do bushings on the axle side and then the Heims near the cab. Basically, I wanted to build them myself, actually with the help of one of my buddies, which you guys will meet in this video. But they're gonna land somewhere around here on the frame because I think that looks the absolute best on a single cab. I really don't like when they go up past the door on a truck this height. If your truck is lifted, it looks good with that, but if it goes further than where the frame like starts to bend like that, the bar kind of goes down at an angle like this and it looks really goofy to me. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to bring it right to the middle of the frame, right where it starts to get flat, and we'll be able to do that because I ordered the tubing to a custom length. But also got the brackets that are going to go on the axle side from WC Fab. It was really hard to work with them to get these brackets separately, so I got them through a retailer that actually sells their stuff separately. So WC Fab's got some really good stuff. They ended up being hard to work with, which is a huge surprise. But they came with these brackets that we are not going to use because we got the 1.25" Heims, which need these brackets. So we've got some hardware, we've got the brackets, got the Heims from Rough Stuff, and let's get to making these. All right, guys, we got all the stuff for the track bars, but you know, with the new wheels, I can go through a drive-thru now. Kinda, we're trying it out. So I'm in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Had to hit up the Chick-fil-A breakfast. So we're bringing breakfast for everybody at the shop, and we'll see you when we're there. All right, Chick-fil-A was hitting this morning. We got the Heims ready to go. Got the bushing sleeve ready to go. These brackets are about to go on. My dude Jacob Wills Welding or Fabrication or whatever. I'm gonna throw his, wait, you got a card in here, don't you? Oh, get out the wallet. Wills Welding and Fab. Hit him up. He's already got these brackets welded. These are some badass brackets from Rough Stuff. They're like reinforced with this plate. So these are gonna be heavy duty. We are going to drive the truck in here and weld those on the truck. And then we gotta measure, oh yeah, we got the 2-inch Dom tubing with the quarter wall already notched. I did that yesterday. So that is ready for the bushing end. And then we gotta measure and cut this side to the right length for the Heim on this side. And then he's gonna weld it all together and we're gonna make sure it fits. And then we take them to powder coating. All right, boys, this is the shop we need to go into. This is the ramp we gotta drive up. We are looking real close with these wheels. But I did bring some stocks for the front in case we need it. Just hug that side. You look good so far. It's a big bump to go up. Oh, you're just come this way. Okay. Yeah, you got like 4 inches. Boys, I can't believe we made it. This This would be a real good spot for some pictures. All right, guys, it's a little dark in here, so I'm gonna try to film as much as I can. The truck is not gonna go in this shop because there's no way it's gonna make the turn, but he's got a long 220 extension cord. So we're just gonna run the welder out here. And the landlord of this building doesn't really care that we do stuff like this. So hopefully we're all good.
I've been around the block a couple times. I've been strung out and locked up overnight. One thing I don't do well with all goodbyes. And when I hear the voices that take my belt and laces, it might be time for me to sober up. But I just don't think that'll be enough. This high is good, but you are good and not doing so fine without your sugar. When I'm with you, there ain't no blue. One thing for sure is my love is true. These walls are white, not the prettiest view. And now I realize my drug of choice is you. My drug of choice is you.
I actually lost some of the footage, I'm not really sure how, of building these track bars, so hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw. We got them back from powder coat the other day along with all the suspension parts. If you want to see that video, super cool video, I'll put it in one of the card things up here. But we got the track bars back. I wanted to show you kind of how we measured them. What we did was get the bushing ends on first, and then these were basically at least a foot longer than they are now. So they stuck out way further here. And I bolted the axle side brackets on, as you can see, and then just kind of laid the track bar. Well, actually we got these brackets on also because this is where I wanted my bracket to sit. So then we bolted the bushing side of the track bar on the axle and then just laid it out here and basically bolted the Heim into this bracket and just drew a line. It was somewhere out here where the tube had to meet the Heim. So we just cut at that line and then welded everything together. And actually with the Heim joint, you get like at least an inch of adjustability out of this because this threads in probably this far. So you have at least an inch of adjustability with these, so they don't have to be exact. Anyway, those are completely done, and I've got the last coat of chassis saver drying on these brackets right now. We're gonna do a top coat of like some flat black spray paint, I think, and then we will be able to bolt these traction bars on right now. All right, finally got the track bars on. These things look so good under the truck. In the sunlight, the color just pops. Looks really nice. They were super easy to put on. I just bolted the back in first, and then I can adjust it with these, and then slide the bolt through, get them all tight, tighten the jam nut there. But let's go for a drive with this thing, see how they feel. Got the track bars on. The truck feels a lot better when you're, you know, under load, hitting the gas pedal real hard. It feels super solid. It definitely is a little more rough of a ride on a bumpy road, but when you're on a smooth road, it feels amazing. It also kind of cleans up the body roll when you're taking a corner a little harder, or there's like a sweeping curve like in the road. There's almost no body roll, so it kind of acts as like a sway bar. And I'll kind of get on it here. Yeah, there's like absolutely no hop, no wheel hop. No wheel spin unless they're wet or you know, you got your foot really in it. These things work amazing and they look amazing too with this truck, and I'm just super happy with them all around. So I'll kind of show you a little picture or video of what they look like, but super glad to put these on the truck finally. One thing I wanted to tell you is when you install these, you want to jack up the back of the truck and kind of let the axle hang down, maybe like 2 or 3 inches. That way when you let the truck back on the ground, it's going to kind of put a preload on the traction bars, and what that's going to do is kind of let there be a little bit of load on the traction bars, so when you hit your gas pedal or go over bumps or something, it's not going to rattle around, and it kind of already gives you that stiffness that you want when you're hitting the gas pedal. So make sure you do that when you install them, but other than that, these things ride great. If you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe to Nasty Nate. We'll catch you in the next one.